Hey guys, here we are broadcasting live from the dungeon in Hades, and this is going to be a toy review that I am very excited about. It's been a few weeks collecting these guys, and I know the Marvel Knights series has been out since this summer, but I just haven't had time to get them all. I've seen them. There's a few in the series that I really love. There's a few that I kind of hit or miss about, but you have to get them all to get the sweet Man-Thing Build-A-Figure. So this is how we're going to do this review tonight. I've got myself, I've got my son, Logan, and what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about the figure, then I'm going to hand it on to him, and he's going to open it up. We're going to go over the figure, give a little history about it, or at least a little bit that I know in my amateur view, and hopefully by the end of this video, you will know a lot more about the Marvel Legends Knights series. Okay, let's start out with figure number one, and this is really the cornerstone, the lead dude on the whole thing. That is Daredevil. I don't know if you can see him. The lighting's kind of weird in here, guys. Just bear with us. We're working on the lighting, trying to get better on each episode. We're gonna have some close-up pictures. We're gonna show the figure in action, so not a super big deal, anyways. Again, Daredevil. Don't know a heck of a lot about this guy other than things that I've seen in the movie from Ben Affleck. I know we don't want to talk about that, but I actually enjoyed the Ben Affleck movie from years ago. Definitely the best Netflix series, I think, of all is the Daredevil series. I love all the actors. The dude that plays Daredevil is just one of a kind. By far, my favorite Netflix series. I've always found things about the Netflix series that, go ahead and open that I haven't liked. Like, there were some things about Luke Cage I didn't like. I didn't even start Iron Fist. Jessica Jones, I started watching her. It just wasn't to my liking. So, you know, there's things about it, about Daredevil, that just never really ever turned me off. First season was great. The second season just bumped it up, especially with the addition of the Punisher. You just can't really go wrong with it. You need help with that?
I can't really go
Okay,
wrong.
what do you think about Daredevil?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, he is pretty awesome. Oh, we're birthing him. Now, we're not going to take these out, but it looks like he's got a couple extra fists. He does have his cane, which when I eventually get him up on my Marvel Legends shelf, we will have him. This is actually about my third Daredevil that I have in my collection. I have the original, almost like satin red Daredevil, and then I have the throwback Walgreens exclusive yellow and red Daredevil. Still cool characters. I think overall this character, it's a new mold. It does look quite different from the other Marvel Legends, so I don't feel like I'm double or triple dipping my money in the value of the figure. Logan, what do you think about this guy?
I think he's awesome.
Yeah, you said you thought he was awesome. Do you have any other words other than awesome for him?
I haven't watched this show on Netflix because I'm not allowed to, and he is really cool, and I think he has some cool games about him, and I really want to see if he does on Xbox One as he does, because that's like the only system we have.
Yeah, well,
Fun.
that's good. Here's kind of a close-up. Again, we're going to have some close-up pictures and some different poses for him. As far as the Marvel Legends figures go, you know, he's a dude. In my opinion, the men tend to stand a heck of a lot better than the females, which we've got some females here in this line. But, you know, the way he stands, perfect. I mean, I don't think there's going to be too much of a problem with him. Very cool figure. I love the colors on him. He's obviously got his updated helmet and everything else. Just a cool figure. Now let's go on to the next one. One of the ladies in the series. This is Jessica Jones. Kristen Ritter plays Jessica Jones, if you know her. Again, another Netflix series. And a lot of these figures are part of the Netflix service of Marvel shows. Marvel and Netflix signed an agreement a few years ago saying, hey, Netflix, we want to put some of our shows on there. And I believe we call these guys the Defenders. It's kind of the Defenders group of series of shows that are exclusive to Netflix, which was Daredevil. We've got the upcoming Punisher, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. What else are we missing? Oh, and Iron Fist. Either way, let's crack open Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones comes with the torso of Man-Thing, which is cool. I thought I had cut this, but evidently I didn't. Got my trusty knife. There we go. We'll set this right here. Now, as a lot of you know, if you've watched any of these videos, I kind of have a gripe about the Marvel Legends female figures. Usually what happens, and we will see with this young lady, will she stand? A lot of the women are, they're dainty, they have real thin legs, more of a heavier top, perhaps a lot of hair, which it tends to make it hard for them to stand, i.e. Gamora, one of the worst Marvel Legends figures I have. All right, Logan, why don't you take her and tell them what you think about her?
She's so cool, and
torso.
I like how she has like this really cool jacket, but don't take it off because it'll be really hard to get back on because it's really cool, and no one should be losing it. And that.
Very good. Now, my personal opinion of her, I've watched a few episodes of the Netflix series. I don't know. I'm not a huge for a lot of the things that are in the series that would be adult-themed things. I really don't want to talk about with this kid here. But, overall, does the figure look like Kristen Ritter? 50-50. Her legs aren't super thin. I think it'll take a little work to get her to stand. But either way, pretty cool little figure. She goes right along with the line. Next up in line is another female. That is Elektra. We all know who Elektra is. We've seen her played by Jennifer Gardner in the Hush Hush Ben Affleck movie. I actually don't know why everybody hates that movie. I actually thought it was a really good movie. I still enjoy it to this day. But we have Elektra, who appears in the Daredevil series as a ex-love interest of Daredevil, but then kind of turned enemy. This comes with a leg for Man-Thing, and also it looks like she comes with her size and an extra head. We all love head around this place. So let's pop her out, Logan, and you tell us what you think about this gal.
She is awesome. I love her red gloves and with black on it, and I like how she has the red thing above on her mouth. And she is really cool, and she can also do backflips. She
can do backflips, folks. And her face kind of reminds me of a little bit. She's got this cover over her mouth. Either she's super sick, or perhaps she's a distant relative of, is it Melina or Katana from Mortal Kombat? If we take off that mask, is she going to have some gruesome, gross face? Who knows? One thing back to the Jessica Jones character, all you got's the figure, no weapons, no extra hands, no extra head, which coming from her, I'm surprised. But, you get what you pay for, which I think a lot of us are wanting the Man-Thing Build-A-Figure. Okay, now our last three are actually some of the best, if not the best of the bunch. We're going to start out with this bad boy right here, and that would be Blade. And this is not your mama's Wesley Snipes Blade. This is Marvel's own version, Hasbro's own version of Blade. Just by looking at him, yeah, not Wesley Snipes. He comes with an extra head, and he comes with a sword. Let's open this guy up and see what we got going on. And he comes with one of the legs for Man-Thing. And what's really cool about this guy is he's got his sheath in the back with a bullet strap around his leg and his chest, which is pretty cool. Logan, what do you think about him?
He's so cool. I like how he has these cool red sunglasses, and almost that's metal on the top, but he's really cool. I love the bullet strap on him, and he is awesome.
Yeah, he is awesome. It doesn't look like the glasses come off, which is actually pretty good. I have an older Blade figure that's based off of Wesley Snipes, and I want to say his glasses do come off. Yeah, he's cool. He's definitely unique in his own way. Is he going to stand up? He does stand up on his own, so that's 2 thumbs up already. Like I said, he comes with an extra head and a leg for Man-Thing. There's 4 down. We've got 2 more to go, guys. Stay with us, please. We're going to make this as quickly as possible. Next in line is this ugly sucker, Bullseye. Again, we saw Bullseye in the old Ben Affleck movie, played by, I believe, Colin Farrell. I didn't think he was too bad. I don't know what I thought about him riding the motorcycle and all that kind of stuff was kind of weird. I think that we're looking at this Bullseye as more of an old school version of him. He doesn't look like he's super updated, but that could be just me. I don't know a ton about Bullseye anyways. Just from looking at him, it looks like he comes with extra head that does not have his mask, but it has the iconic Bullseye logo in his forehead, which is cool. 2 hands and an arm for Man-Thing. Oh, and he looks like he has a dagger and a gun. So let's birth him out of the plastic here. And we're going to have Logan here do the character review and let us know, bro.
He is awesome. I like how he has like these pointy knives on here.
Yeah, so his hand, like, it's actually pretty neat. Hasbro made it to where, because we know Bullseye, he throws knives and he never misses. He's always straight on. That's why they call him Bullseye. That's his ability. Well, when they built the figure, it actually has like these 3 little knives, like he's throwing them out into the air. So that's pretty cool.
And I also think that they should make like a little hole right here, so there's like one of these, but you can put it in there, and there should be a button on the back of his head that when you push it, it just shoots out one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear this, kid? I mean, Hasbro, if you're out there, if you happen to stumble across this video, this kid is who you want to hire to build figures for you. This kid knows a lot about toys, and he knows a lot about action figures. So there's Bullseye. We are 5 down, 5 figures, and 1 left to go. My personal favorite, the Punisher. Now, who doesn't like the Punisher? Maybe I'm one of few, but Punisher is one of my most favorite comic books. I actually have second appearance and third appearance of Punisher. I do not have first appearance yet, just because it's just a little bit spendy. And with the newly announced Netflix Punisher series that should be coming out, I think, in the next few weeks, obviously prices on Punisher stuff skyrocket through the roof. Now, this particular figure is molded after the actor Jon Bernthal. It does look similar to him, which we saw him in Daredevil Season 2. For me personally, I loved Daredevil before this guy even showed up. He took this series to new heights. Now, Jon Bernthal, the actor, just a quick history of him. A lot of us know him from The Walking Dead. He was Shane on The Walking Dead, psychotic Shane. He obviously didn't live too long on that show. Now he's gone on to do other things, many different movies, and The Punisher. We also had Thomas Jane a few years ago be The Punisher, which I kind of get that some people didn't like him. I thought he was great. I'm trying to think of the actor that played The Punisher for, was it for 1 film or 2 films there in between? I didn't really care for him too much. It doesn't mean it wasn't a good movie. I don't even think I saw them all or both or 1. I can't even remember how many is there. But right now, in this time, this Punisher is set to kick some butt. I am excited. The trailer for the Punisher TV show looks amazing. Set to Metallica. Hey, you cannot go wrong. So let's take this guy out. It looks like he comes with a perhaps AK-47 handgun and an arm to Man-Thing. Let's put this down here. Again, I can't say enough about this figure. I think this figure is pretty cool. Logan, why don't you talk to us about the Punisher?
He is pretty cool. And I think he should have like a crossbone across this.
What's on his shirt?
The skull.
And there's a skull, because that is kind of the thing about the Punisher. He wears the shirt that has the cool skull coming down the middle. It just looks bad, very bad. So we got the Punisher, very awesome. Now we're just missing one thing. Do you know what we're missing, Logan?
The head for Man-Thing, and we're missing a character, I think.
We actually need to put together Man-Thing. So let's put this thing together right now. All right, guys, as you can see, there he is in all of his glory, Man-Thing. Whoa, he almost fell over there.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Logan, what do you think about this guy?
He's awesome, and he kind of looks the same as Swamp Thing from Injustice 2. That's a pretty sweet game. You should buy that game, too. And I like how it looks like the stuff is coming out of him. And I like how on the back there's like little holes in him on the back.
Yeah.
And I love how his head has like veins coming out of it, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it is a cool figure. Overall, for a Build-A-Figure, you know, do I compare it to Hulkbuster, Groot, Juggernaut, some of these other guys that we've built over the years? How does he stand up? He's cool. He's a cool figure. I've always been interested in this guy. I have not had any of the older Man-Thing figures. I know some of the complaints out there is, well, we already had a Man-Thing figure. It was a cool figure. You know, why do we want another one? Blah, blah, blah. Well, not everybody.
Oh my.
Yeah, see, there it is. He just fell over. Not everybody had that figure. So, you know, what do you do? Because I see a lot of these older Marvel Legends or the Toy Biz versions or whatever go for a pretty penny. You know, all these figures go for $19.99 or less. Walgreens actually just had a sale. They were $16.99 the other day, so I got a few of them at that price. But you're looking at generally $20. When I know this guy by himself goes, you know, depending on how much you want to pay for him, 40, 50, 60, 70 bucks, you know, on range. So is it worth getting the Marvel Legends, I call it the Netflix series, for this guy? For me, absolutely was. I double dip a little bit in Daredevil. Like I said, I had a couple of him already. I do have one Blade already. I do actually have the Walgreens exclusive Punisher, which ultimately is so different I don't even want to compare. I love that one specifically, and in fact, I need to do a review on that old Punisher, because that Punisher was just loaded to the brim with weapons. This guy is kind of, you know, he comes with a couple weapons, but bare bones compared to other figures. Overall, is it a buy? Do you think it's a buy, Logan? Yeah, I think it's a buy. I think for any big Marvel Legends nut out there, obviously you're going to want to buy this set. Is it relatively easy to get? Yes, between Target, Walmart, Walgreens, you can find them. It's not like some of the other series that have came out where it always seems like they're just hoarded. I know the previous Spider-Man Homecoming set, it seemed like I never ever found them. You know, one here, one there. I never really saw them all together. These guys are more readily available, I think, at the stores. So guys, that's it of our Marvel Legends Knights series set. If you have any questions, please comment below. And also, make sure and check us out at Out of the Box NW on Twitter. We try to update daily. We add cool, geek, nerdy things from me and this little dude right here. With that being said, guys, thanks for taking the time to hang out with us and check these figures out. I'm Seth.
This is Logan.
And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Ho, 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 ho.